we're going to get ourselves set up here for game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it is going to be the Hammerheads versus the 3 Rocketeers. And discussing game number 2, my man, what do you feel heading into this? I mean, how do you know these teams a little more in depth than I do? How do you feel about the Hammerheads, the 3 Rocketeers? What do you think?
Well, the Hammerheads came out very, very strong. I hope I'm not wrong. They came out very, very strong within the preseason tournament. So I'm excited to see how it's going to go. But at the same time, I know that the 3 Rocketeers have been doing fairly well. They had, let me double check. I'm pretty sure we went over this. 3 Rocketeers, I think, swept Vibe Clan in their series. So I am excited to see how this is going to go. Hammerheads looking great in the preseason tournament. 3 Rocketeers have been looking good so far in week 1. I'm excited to see, as I believe we have the 3 Rocketeers already joining the lobby. We have Rain streaming a sniping extremist and Moose. So we are just waiting on the Hammerheads to go ahead and join up in the lobby.
Now, looking at their squad, who do you think's going to be the ones sitting out today? I'm guessing Joe Papa will be there, as well as Itzos and Norm, maybe swap out Crimson. I'm not really sure what their strat is or who's available for tonight's match. But I definitely think, looking at the Hammerheads as well, I haven't seen these players too in depth yet. Oh, here we go. We get to figure it out. It's going to be Joe Papa, Norm, Crimson, and Itzos. All 4 players here.
They cannot have all 4 players in. They can only have their starting roster. Flix is going to tell me if I'm like miles off. And I don't think I am, as Flix is currently telling them the exact same thing that I said. And yes, this is a pretty classic rivalry, as Crimson's actually going to be the one sitting out. So we have Joe Papa, Norm, and Itzos going at it.
All right. Wow. Okay. Crimson's sitting out for game number 1 at least. And as these guys get ready to rock and roll, we're going to get the lobby set up here, guys. Game number 1, another best of 3. But this time we're hopping over to the Hammerheads and the 3 Rocketeers. As we're going to have ourselves a match. Here we go, hopping into game number 1. Here we go with the kickoff.
I will say it is always fun watching Joe Papa play, because it is the best car design to look at. It is so visually appealing.
Well, now I'm excited. I want to see Joe Papa's ride, but here comes Norm with the big pop down to the corner. Oh, yes, he does. It's a beautiful vehicle there by Joe Papa, sniping extremist. Able to get the pop back down towards the middle. Itzos clearing that one out towards the center. It's going to be Rain. Trying to stay in control. Gets the pop to middle. But is it going to be sniping? Yes, he does. He gets the pop in time. Right before that cleared his car, headed towards the net. I'm seeing a bit of a close battle so far. No dominant performance coming out of the first 30 seconds. Here comes the demo onto Moose. It's going to be Extremist left alone. He gets taken out as well. It's going to be Ray, the last member alive, but Moose with the respawns, able to get the clear. Norm back towards the center, but Rain's ready and waiting.
Yeah, Itzos is going to take the clear out to the Hammerhead, or not to the Hammerhead side, to the Hammerhead side. Apologies, it has a to the 3 Rocketeers. So I was right the first time to question myself. As Itzos is going to bang it off the backboard. Norm isn't able to get it. Moose is up, but so is Joe Papa. Joe Papa gets a wonderful touch as Itzos is going to put a shot towards the corner. Rain's going to make a save. Moose is going to get the demo onto Itzos, and the ball's going to get cleared out by the 3 Rocketeers.
Itzos with the pop. He gets the double touch there. Back into the red-orange corner. I always call them red. I don't know why. Sniping Extremist. Able to get the clear. Over towards it. Get a drop in. Rain. With the beautiful pass from Sniping Extremist. Rain tucks it away. able to get up in time ahead of Joe Papa, puts one on the board. And it's going to be a good start here from the 3 Rocketeers.
Absolutely, a phenomenal start. That is how you want to start almost any game, is getting the first goal. Has a little bit of miscommunication coming out from Itsauce and Norm, but Rain misses the touch, and Itsauce is going to get the goal. Maybe that wasn't a miscommunication. Maybe that was tactical.
Might have been a tactical play. It seemed like miscommunication to me as well, but it looks like it worked out in their favor, so no need to discuss it. As they tie this game up, it's now 1-1. As the Hammerheads strike back against the 3 Rocketeers. We got a big pop up on top of the side there. No. Gonna be off the top bar. Sniper in Extreme trying to stay in control of the ball. It's gonna be Itsauce. Trying to close the gap. Norm. There for the tap. It's gonna go off the top bar there, but no, it's gonna be a nice save here by Sniper Extremist. Sniping Extremist. Apologies. No, that's gonna shut it in. It's Itsauce with the final tap off the backboard there. I did not expect that to connect at all, but he hit it so perfectly and just hit the right spot off of Extremist's car. And they're gonna take the advantage now, 2-1 with 2:40 left to play.
This is the Hammerheads that I remember watching in the hearing about at least in the preseason matches. I mean, they have been looking dominant so far. A bit of a mistouch from Moose. Sniping Extremist is going to get the bumps going out. No one's there to follow it up, as Norm's going to look to try and clear this ball out, but is met by Sniping Extremist. Joe Papa with a little bit of a miss. Moose is going to get the shot. It's going to go off the post.
And the post bounce was so close. I thought it was going to drop in. A bit of an unfortunate finish there from the gang. But here comes Norm with the double touch. Is that going to head in? Yes, it will. Itsauce shuts that one away as they're going to move up 3-1. 2 minutes left to play. Norm with the double touch and Itsauce with the force. What a great closing there from the squad here at Hammerheads.
I mean, Itsauce has gotten the hat trick. A bit of a back pass going out to Joe Papa. Joe Papa's going to fake it for Norm. Norm's going to get the clear out. It's up to Itsauce. Itsauce looking for the double. Isn't able to get it. Denied by a Sniping Extremist. And the ball is going to get cleared out by Rain. What do they have to do right now to try and come back into this game?
Oh.
And as I say that, Norm with an amazing touch to the crossbar.
Oh my goodness, Norm. Top bar down with the banger tap there. Able to clutch another point here for the Hammerheads. And like you asked, how are they going to come back? The 3 Rocketeers, they started off strong. We saw them have the potential to pull off the kind of shots they need, but they need to get in sync. These guys over at the Hammerheads are so in flow with one another. You're seeing the ball barely have time to touch the ground, bounce off the wall before one of the Hammerheads is there for the strike. They have the teamwork, and that's what's the big difference here between these two teams. Hammerheads just a little more consistent with their plays, and that's what's causing them to get the little more goals against the 3 Rocketeers.
And Joe Papa's up. It's not going to go past Rain. Rain with an amazing save to stop the 5th goal to go in. Can it happen again? It's going to get passed out. Moose is there looking for the clear. It's going to go right onto Norm. Norm's going to take it slow. Gets it past Rain, but not able to put it in as the ball's going to get cleared to the side. A misplay from Joe Papa, but Itsauce is right there, ready to clear the ball and steer it away from the net.
24 seconds left on the clock here, and this game is all but wrote here for, I say that, and again, it's now 5-1 for the Hammerheads. 19 seconds left to play, and Joe with the pass to Norm. This is what I mean when I was saying that these players are just in sync. They are flowing smoother. They know who's passing to who. They're ready for the reads. They have the system nailed down. And it's coming into play here big time in this game number 1. That's why they're up 5-1 with 10 seconds left to play. This should close out the first matchup. And that it will.
Yeah, and I believe they're looking to take one home for the road. Joe Papa, I want to say looking for a psycho attempt. Norm ends up getting the touch out. It's Sauce tried to put it on net, but not enough time as the ball hits the floor. Hammerheads take game number 1. I mean, look at that stat line. Rain almost having a double savior.
Yeah, Rain pulling off 5 saves, almost 600 points here for the Rocketeers. He needs the rest of his squad to get in shape with him, but only see in the flip sides, the Hammerheads. Itzos and Norm, they had the teamwork together. Obviously, Joe Papa plays his role in being a big support for the squad, but they were just in sync with their passes and their plays. They were lining them up and they were shutting them down, and that's why they took the victory here in game number 1.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, It's Sauce 8. Like, just what the big thing to point out is the shot line. I
Yeah.
mean, that is what, 14 shots for Hammerheads to the 5 for 3 Rocketeers. I mean, that is crazy. The Hammerheads coming out very strong, very aggressive, and it's working.
Right, right. And you know it's not a huge statistic, but notice as well, Norm had 3 assists and 4 of the 5 goals scored. That means he was a big part of all 3 of those out of the 5. This team, Hammerheads, is in sync right now. If they can keep the momentum rolling into game number 2, I think they have no problem against the Rocketeers.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're almost spot on with that. If they continue playing how they play and they don't let anything affect their momentum, they are just going to be perfect as Rain gets a reset, but It's Sauce is going to end up clearing it out. Moose is going to put it back in. Joe Papa looking for the touch, does get it, but Sniping Extremist is right there, and they're not able to get the shot on.
Norm, big pop, and it shuts it down. It's an own goal there as Norm's able to pop that to the middle, and I think that was Moose. An unfortunate connect. No, it wasn't Moose. It was Rain. An unfortunate connection there. Pops right back in their net. But that's not what you want to see here for game number 3.
Not at all.
Game number 2. Apologies.
Yeah, it feels like game number 3. Don't worry.
It does.
It's been a long day for us, Punchy. But yeah, I mean, an amazing shot from, I want to say that was It's Sauce, but I feel like it was Norm. It was Norm. A great shot from Norm. An unfortunate touch from Rain, not able to clear it exactly where you want it to. And it allows the ball to be slotted right in as Sniping Extremist just takes out Norm. Not a demo, but Norm went flying.
Norm went for a quick trip to the moon, but he was able to land back on Earth's surface. As he goes for the shot here on Moose, and he tucks it away. Norm moving the scoreboard up another bracket. It's now 2-0 with a nasty pass there by Itzos. What a flip reset to get Norm in position to shut that down. That was disgusting.
That was very disgusting indeed. I mean, that's exactly what the Hammerheads need to be doing. And as I say that, the 3 Rocketeers, they're going to get one back right off the kickoff as a bit of a double commit on the kickoff. I'm not sure if that's intended, but definitely not what you want to do in a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that's not the spot they want to be in. They like to keep that little bit of a gap, as we like to call it here, when it comes to points. You don't want to be within 1. You want to be within 2. So you have a little back room to be safe, and they just lost that lead, and it's going to be right over Joe Papa's head. Moose puts away another. It's now 2-2, as we still got 3:30 left to play here in game number 2.
Yeah, a bit of a misplay from It's Sauce. I don't think Joe Papa was exactly ready for a shot. So that just allows Moose to get the bang onto the net and right over the head of Joe Papa.
The intensity is picking up here from the squad over at 3 Rocketeers. But can they keep the momentum rolling here for the rest of game 2? We're trying to get the pop. Moose able to bounce it off the top roof there. It's going to be Norm. Bit of a collision, but Itzos taking control. Rain with the defense pops it back down to the blue side. It's going to be Joe Papa, popping the ball back down to the orange turf. Bit of a pass here between the orange squad. Moose taking control over to Sniping Extremist, but no. Itzo says not on his watch, as he's going to stay on control here as Rain recenters the ball. And it's going to be pretty close game here. We got 2 minutes and 40 left on the clock. And I see these guys playing a little more neck and neck as they're trying to play a little more defensive and a little more careful. An unfortunate pop there by Moose, but Rain on the defense keeps the ball rolling forward.
Yeah, I don't think Moose necessarily wanted that exact touch, but it definitely was a touch to get, as Norm's going to make a good save, clear that ball away, and take it down for a counterattack, as it's going to go... I was going to say it goes past Rain, but I think Rain just skimmed that ball.
I think you are right.
As Moose is upside down, and now bumping its sauce out of the way. What a great... That was a interesting, like, 30 seconds.
Oh, and a nice touch there by Itzos. Gets it centered. Joe Papa puts that one away, and a good block here by Moose as well, but the ball heading back down towards your side. It's going to bounce straight down. Itzos not able to get there in time. Can Rain get a touch? No. Moose comes in for the clutch save and pops it back towards the corner. It's going to be Norm. He has control. He gets over one, but no. Sniping Extremist. No problems clearing this back down to the blue side. The aggression right now between both teams. Keeping this ball afloat and keeping the defense on point is insane. Rain trying to stay with the control. Big pops there by Norm. Back to the right corner, but no, nothing able to connect. Gonna be Itzos on the defense, recentering the ball. Rain keeping it back in the middle, and again, like I said, it's gonna be close to these two, but Rain gets one. He tucks it over, and they get another point on the board with the advantage. 1 minute left to play, and Itzos did what he could to try and stop that. Same with Joe Papa, but it was too little, too late.
Really good demo from Sniping Extremist. Opened up the inside of that field, so even if they popped it out to the mid, there was nobody there to necessarily make the touch. Bit of a team up coming out as Moose gets a shot, but Norm's going to make a good save. As Rain almost had the same thing happen where deflected it towards the net. The net is open, but Sniping Extremist gets back in a timely fashion.
And a big pop here from Sniper Extremist goes to Moose, but just a hair off there, not able to connect into the net. Rain trying to keep him away. He's going to go for the push there, Itzos, but he gets denied by Moose. 24 seconds left on the clock. There's not a lot of time left to work here for the Hammerheads. Can they keep the Rocketeers down in game number 2? As we've got 12 seconds left to play. Norm going for the touch there in the air. Here comes the timer, and here comes the aggression. Can they get the final touches? No, it's going to be popped down to the middle. Here comes Norm with the touch. He's got the control. Can he hold on to it? Gets the flip reset, and no, it's going to be put away by Moose. 3 Rocketeers taking game number 2. We're now tied 1-1 apiece.
Yep, as we are, like you said, tied 1-1 apiece as we head on to Champions Field. I hope so. Hold on, let me look at the map. Yeah, Champions Field. Sorry, I'm a great caster. I know everything. I know what maps we're going to. Norm. Well-rounded. Played very, very well. 3 shots, 2 goals. Great accuracy. Sauce wasn't able to capitalize on any open opportunity, and Joe Papa, unfortunately, not able to get that save from the tying goal. Or I think that would have been the game-winning goal, actually. No, the game-tying goal. Rain got the game-winning goal.
Yes, it was Rain that got the winning goal, but we're going to be heading into game 3. Now, we saw Joe Papa have a bit of a rough start here in game 2. Do you think if they can get in sync, the three Rocketeers could bring a little more heat, or sorry, apologies, the Hammerheads can close this one out here in game number 3.
I'm gonna stick with what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna stick with my gut on this. I think it's still gonna be a pretty even match. I don't think one team's gonna do better. I mean, the three Rocketeers proved that game 1 must have been a fluke because they took game 2 in a dominant fashion.
That they did a dominant fashion is almost an understatement at the domination they had there in game 2. As Itzos going to be able to take control of the ball here. He's going to pop it back down towards the corner. Trying to get a reset for a mate, but he's not able to connect with one. Can he get past Moose? No. It's going to be Joe Papa here in the back left corner trying to get the pinch off the wall. Get past Snipe Extremist. He gets the clear, but it's going to be Moose with the redirect. Itzos trying to keep the aggression from the blue side here. It's going to be Norm with the pop back down to the middle. He gets the bounce off the sidewall, stealing their boost as well, but no, he's not able to get the final finishing tap. It's going to be Itzos here with the recontrol. Gets it back in the middle. Rain going for the shot there. Here's the pop up to Itzos. Can he get the touch? Over to Norm. No. It's going to be denied by Itzos, I believe. And Moose.
As you said, Moose is gonna bury one home. Joe Papa with a little bit of a misread. Moose almost went to the corner thinking that Joe Papa was gonna have the touch on it, and I will say it's great that he didn't, as he ends up securing the first goal of game number 3.
A big score there from the three Rocketeers, but we say it too soon. It's the caster's curse as Norm puts one in right after. It's now 1-1 as Moose misses that shot there, and Norm's able to tuck it right underneath. Unfortunate bounce there from Moose, just not going to connect with that one.
Yeah, Norm with an amazing... I think... Okay, I'm going to cut off what I'm saying. I think that double kickoff is like, planned. Because they've been doing it every time.
Yeah.
As Joe Papa is going to pass it right back to Norm. Norm's going to be a little awkward. Gets 50 to buy Moose. Itzos is also going to 50. I believe that was Rain. A good double touch, but in the wrong direction. Can it be good? Yes, it is. Three Rocketeers are going to save the day with that. I don't know how they kept that out.
And you know the Rocketeers are wiping the sweat off their brow after that save. They did not want that one to be an accidental own goal. They're able to keep that mess out of their situation. It's going to be Moose with a big clear here. Back to Itzos. Down into the orange corner. Can he stay with it? Tries to go for the redirect. Joe Papa not quite in position. Is going to hop back to the left side, take control of the ball here, but it's going to be Moose with the aggression. And Itzos with the clear, heading it back down to half field, sniping Extremist. Norm does a great job of controlling the ball off the side. Gets the flip reset as well to get past 2, but it's going to be sniping Extremist, rotating in time.
Yeah, a great double attempt coming out from Moose with just a little more boost in the tank. I probably could have gone in, as Itzos is going to look for a sidewall, isn't able to get it. Norm's going to get met there by Moose, and I think Extremist is going to take it into the corner, gets the demo onto Norm, and that's a great demo.
That honestly was a great demo. The positioning was perfect as they're going to get another one here. It's going to be Norm taking out Rain. Let's see if Itzos can make work after Norm's assault there onto Rain, but no. As the Rain gets the respawn, popping it back down towards the blue corner. Itzos on the control, back to Norm with a nice wall pinch. And can they get through in time for the lineup for the shot? No. Beautiful save here by Moose. The redirect by Joe Papa sets them up for success. Is anybody there? Sniper with the panic saves, able to get the redirect off the wall. Norm keeping the intensity, goes for another, back to Itzos. And it's going to be Sniper popping the ball back up. Moose, can he take control of it? It's going to be Joe Papa pushing his way through back here on the orange side. And Rain regaining control. What a close call there, that they're able to hold it off with the defense.
Yeah, as Joe Papa's going to end up getting the clear out. Moose is going to take a demo. It might be costly, but Rain's going to get the clear out, as I believe Moose is going to look for the 50. Sniping Extremist getting 50 by Norm. This is 50-50 galore right now. As Joe Papa's just going to get the pinch out to the side. And Moose is going to get the clear. And Norm's going to bang it back. I mean, looking for the waterfall attempt. That is very courageous in a 1-to-1 game.
30 seconds left on the clock. We're tied up at 1-1 apiece here in game number 3. Norm looking to take control. He goes for the 50 there with his teammate Itzos, but they're not able to get it through. Itzos goes for the shot here, but it's going to bounce off the sidewall. No, they're going to be there on the defense. Norm gets the double flick, but not going to be able to connect with Joe. It's going to be 8 seconds left here to play. Are they going to head into overtime? It's most likely Norm trying to take control of the ball off the back wall again. Moose on the defense, pops it up. And this one will hit the dirt. Not yet. It's Itzos with another pop back to Rain. Rain clears the ball, and that'll drop it. As we're going to head into overtime here for game number 3.
The overtimes have we seen so far, it feels like most matches are just constantly going into overtime as Rain gets a good touch pass Norm, but Norm gets the bump. Sniping Extremist is going to clear it out right to Joe Papa. It's going to go in the air mid. Norm's there. Norm beats Moose. I don't know if Norm got the reset. And a great clear from Rain.
Joe Papa with the big tap here. Back towards Moose. Is going to get that centered. Can Norm finish this off with a nice tap? No, Moose with the redirect. But the blue squad right now is just being so aggressive. They cannot get this out of their half. And it's going to be Norm going for another tap there. Rain finally able to break the blue onslaught. He gets his way through. That's that one off the top wall, but Norm with the redirect back towards middle. Sniping Extremist, keeping the aggression. It's going to be Itzos with another clear here from the blue net. And a big pop down to the left corner. Norm looking to finish that one, but Rain's ready for him. As Joe Papa's going to recenter that back towards the middle here.
Norm's going to get a good clear out. A misplay from Sniping Extremist. Gets it past his own player. And is looking to have a little bit of impact with that air dribble. Norm isn't able to get it out to the side. Itzos is there. Itzos gets 50'd by Moose. Sniping Extremist is just going to take it very, very calmly.
Big pops there by Itzos, but it's not going to connect. Norm with the help. Can the flick make it? No. Rain able to stop that one. Joe going for the final shot, but also denied. We're getting to the 2-minute point here into overtime. As we are down to the wire here between the Hammerheads and the 3 Rocketeers. It's going to be Itzos able to get the pop down towards middle. Sniping with the clear. And Norm regaining control here for the blue side. He gets the double pop off the back of his car down to the orange corner. But Rain able to regain control. Here comes the assault against the blue. But Itzos able to regain control here for the Hammerheads. It's going to be Moose once again, but the redirect, he gets the shove through, but no, Joe Papa's tucked away. And this game is going the extra mile here, my man.
Absolutely, as we are 2.5 minutes into overtime. And as we say that, Itzos gets the clear out, and it's going to go in. Itzos finishes up this game from a great pass from Joe Papa, beating out Moose on defense. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Hammerheads take the series 2-1 against the 3 Rocketeers.
And what a finish for the matches tonight. We got to have the doubleheader. Game number 1. The Rangers and the Sappers. We saw the Sappers able to capitalize and take the 2-1 victory in the BO3. And now the Hammerheads able to close this one out with a 2-1 victory as well. What a night of victories we have had.
Absolutely. As right now we are looking to get our... I believe we're looking to get an interview right now. as we're hoping to see one of the players join, and I believe that's it, Sauce, joining straight into this call. How are you
What
doing
up,
today,
guys?
Sauce?
Good, man. What about you? Can y'all hear me? Hello?
I'm doing fantastic. My apologies.
All
I was
good, all good.
getting a drink of water. It has been a very long day for us. And what a great shot from you to finish out game number 3. How'd you guys feel going into game number 3?
Man, game number 3, we were feeling good. I mean, just a couple misplays in the second game and the later half of the game. Just poor decisions by me, and we were feeling good though. Weren't too bad.
Apologies, gentlemen. I have lost sound to my headset. I'm not sure why. You guys do your thing. I will try to sort this one out.
No worries. It's Sauce. I've got to ask, because us sitting here in the casting booth, that double kickoff, is that planned, or is that just something you guys started doing out of nowhere?
I mean, we were chilling in a private match with Norm being the mod in the game, and we were practicing a couple kickoffs, just resetting the kickoff, telling each other what we could do, what could happen. I mean, we have a couple in our back pocket, but it was planned. It was planned. 100%.
Okay. Because you definitely, I will say, you had us a little bit confused in the casting booth, because we
Yeah.
just sometimes we'll see one person go, and then the next time it's both of you going. So we were just a tad bit confused.
Right. Right.
Now, my big question.
Yeah.
Game number, I think it was game number 3. Rain had almost a double savior, or it might have been game 1. Rain was having a wonderful time on defense. How did you guys go about getting past the, I won't say unstoppable wall, but definitely a wall indeed?
I mean, man, you just gotta go up in the air, take some solo plays, try to force one out on the backboard, maybe get a good 50, maybe get a good touch, and just have your teammates follow up on it. I mean, you keep pounding that backboard, you keep pounding that net. I mean, it's kind of hard to stop, especially whenever you're stuck on your half of the field for half the game.
Definitely testify that it is very difficult to stop that. Well, it's us. Thank you. I actually, Punchy, do you have anything else to add, or have you not fixed your headphone issue?
No, my issue is fixed. Apologies. I'm not sure what happened there. My sound cut out my headset, but it has been solved. I don't really have too many questions. The only thing I wanted to know was coming into the match for you guys here, what was the decision for the player roster here? Was it just based on who was available, or how did that play out?
So last week, I wasn't available, so we played Crimson, Norm, and then Joe Papa. I mean, this week we decided to go with me. We'd played 3 Rocketeers in the preseason game. We played pretty good against them, so we decided to keep that roster for this game. Because me and Crimson are pretty interchangeable.
Yes, yeah.
Don't count out Crimson at all either. He's a good player, so.
No, but also the teamwork I saw tonight between you, Norm, was kind of unstoppable. The way you guys work together, it's some sort of magic between the two of you. We love to see it. That's what I was pointing out earlier. I was talking with in the casting booth about these two are just in sync with one another. The way they play, if they could keep that momentum rolling, they should be able to lock this down. And that's what you did. You guys shut it down. Nice finish there, and congratulations on a well-earned victory.
Well, I appreciate it. It was plenty of fun, as it always is. And me and Norm are trying to keep that consistency alive.
All right, it's us. Thank you so much for stopping in and having a quick chat with us. We will catch you soon. Congratulations once again on your matches tonight.
I appreciate it, boys. You guys have a good night.
Take care, it's Sauce.
All right. Do you want to close this out, my good friend?
Absolutely, I will. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to the stream. Like I said before, my name is Zyrek. My amazing co-caster is Punchy, and our amazing producer was the one and only GN Flicks. We all thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And remember, keep it quick.